Okay, guys, you're welcome back again to my YouTube channel, and greeting you once again for another great trading week that will start today. All right. Um, Once again, I would like to appreciate you for your support so far. Thank you for subscribing to this YouTube channel. Thank you for your comments and your recommendations. They have uh, been really helpful. Thank you so much. And I will also like to implore you, before you study, make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. If you have not done that, make sure you comment, make sure you hit the bell also, so that you'll be notified anytime I upload another educational material. Then we have our Telegram channel that is available for you, created for you to learn and uh, and learn so many things. So you will do much more to join the Telegram channel, like our Instagram page, so that you can get more educational materials even as we post them. Just like our weekly review, we're going to be sending our setup, what we'll be looking at, to the Telegram channel and the Instagram page. All right. And just like our culture, we would like to start with the dollar index. What are we expecting for this market? Right. What are we expecting for this pair? Right. 2 weeks ago, we predicted that so far dollar as this particular pair, which is dollar index, has taken out this particular low, then we are expecting a bullish move, right? And this is what we have last week. Then, as you can see, that was last 2 weeks, right? Last week, that last week also it gave us a retracement. Then the following week we can see this push up. This is 4 hour time frame, and based on our analysis, we always start from weekly time frame. But as we can see it here, this pair has been consolidating for a very long time, and daily should be the one that should give us a very clear one. But yet we are having this kind of consolidation also. But the low of last month has been taken, which was April low was taken out. So more of the reason why we expect a push up, right? And the push up that I will be expecting, I want these liquidity zones to also be taken out, and this will make me to look forward to more strength in the dollar index in this coming week. I can see this accumulation there. I want to see manipulation to the upside, taking out this high, then we can look to sell this pair as the pattern will present to us. So based on this information, I will like to see a retracement for this coming week. Then this market should come all the way to take out this high. So by then we'll be looking at more information, probably to look for a retracement before we look to buy it again. But for now, I'm very strong on dollar. Then I'm expecting it to buy much more. And as you can see, this pair already took out liquidity here. So this shows that if this market happens to break this low or come here, which is very strong, right, and break this low, then we might actually be looking uh, to sell this pair after a retracement to the upside. So more of the thing that we are looking for in the dollar index this coming week. So don't expect a manipulation to the downside before the distribution. But however, if this market come back and break all these zones, then we're going to be a seller in the dollar market. And this is also applicable to every pair that's is attached to this dollar index. All right. We are also going to look at some other pairs, Euro USD, and just like what I said, a dollar index, I'm very strong on it. Also, this suggests to me that I might be looking to sell Euro USD, provided that zone I mentioned on dollar index did not break. So I'll be looking for manipulation to take out this eye, probably this eye to be rated. Then I will be looking to sell this pair. We have a lot of liquidity sitting down here. Then this pair on the monthly time frame also has taken out this particular swing guy, not monthly high. This was the monthly high, it was not taken out. I always love monthly high to be taken for me to know that, oh, there is much more liquidity that has been pushed, and probably sometimes weekly. or yearly high. Most of the things I always look out for in the liquidity zones before I trade. So based on that, I might still be looking to sell this pair. As you can see, we have a consolidation here, probably to come down, take out this low before we see more reversal. So let's see what will take place this coming week. But I'm still strong on dollar, which shows that Euro USD, I'm going to sell it. Then Euro USDCHF also the same thing is applicable. I'm looking for this market to come down here or this other block, then go higher, right, for this week, and this will show me that this uh, swing high or this triple top that we have here would be raided. Then we can have more opportunities to sell this pair, probably to the point at which we're going to buy it again. But however, checking the monthly time frame, right? I mean the weekly time frame, which is representing the monthly ranges that we have, because each range on the daily time frame represents a month, right? So we have this market coming down to take out the monthly low. So more of the reason why we are expecting this particular push up. And however, that last week, this market came and failed to break this low. Then it's forming like an higher low. But before we confirm this higher low, we want to see this high broken. Then after breaking it, then we are going to take a counter a trade to sell it, then come to back to this zone before we continue to buy this pair. Right. So the next pair we are going to look at is USD, Euro USD. I mean GBP USD. For GBP USD on the daily time frame, also you can see this consolidation for the month of April, right? For the month of April, and I believe that this pair probably when it gets to this King OB, then we can likely see some kind of reversal, and we can also see this particular trap in this particular area. So this market might come all the way down here, and based on ICT FVG, this might cover up for this before we look to buy. Now, based on what we have here, this market is now currently bearish. So the best opportunity is to sell this pair, right? Based on the current flow that we have, and the general flow of this pair, other flow is also bearish, and as you can see, the weekly bearish, right? So the more ideal thing to take, I mean, trades to take on this pair will be to sell, right? To sell, but and on the H4 we can see that it is also all time down. But based on our group, we have what we call ELPC. We'll be using that to take a counter trade before we see a continuation to the downside. And probably when this market will get to this area, we might see more push up from there. All right, so we are going to look at another pair, right, which is EURJPY. For EURJPY on the monthly, this pair has also been going down. If you check the weekly, also it's very bearish, right? In our group, we actually take this trade. It took out this low, then we have a reversal, then come back again to take it out again. So and just like you can see, we've been seeing some kind of rejection on this pair, right, after taking out the low, because it doesn't break it so much more. It was just breaking it with a wick, right? And checking the daily time frame also, we can see that the monthly low has been raided. However, before I can confirm this trade as a sell, right, I mean as a buy, I want to see this eye raided, this eye taken out. And if this eye is not taken out, this particular formation that is forming, I want it to create a higher low before I can continue to be bullish on on daily time frame. On 4 hour time frame, we can see that this pair came all the way down, took out this weekly low, then went up and actually failed to break this particular high. Then it got rejected here. So I want to see what's going to take place in this area. Probably is going to break this high before I will be a buyer on this pair. But based on what we have now on the weekly, sorry, on the monthly range or the daily time frame, it is still bearish. So the pattern that this pair is going to give us for this coming week will determine how we are going to trade it. And another pair that we should look out for is CAT JPY. CAT JPY, as we can see, this pair has also been consolidating. Then that was last week. We have this low rated and also get rejected at this particular order block here. So just like what Euro GPY is forming, an higher low here, if possible, that shows this area needs to be broken before that. So this coming week we'll be expecting that to happen. If that happens, then we'll be looking for more bullish upside. I mean, more upside on this pair, right? And let's quickly look at gold. What do we have for gold? Right, gold has been all-time bullish, right? All time bullish, all time bullish, all time bullish. At this particular zone, we actually sell gold, right? We sell it to this point, then form a higher low in this area, then form another higher low here, then gold broke all time high. Now, this was April high, then this market came on the way down up here to take it out. Now, by taking it out, this suggests to us that, oh, this is a break in market structure, that the market should continue to go higher. But however, we might take this as a liquidity grab, right? And expect that this market will reverse a little bit before going higher. So I'm anticipating that this area or this particular block will be the rejection zone before we continue to go higher. So by using the Fibonacci level, for us, we might likely determine where this particular block will reject from. Probably the 62% OTE level, right, or 72.5, 79. Or mostly, I will be expecting this 72.5 or so retracement. So that is going to be a good buy for us. And just like what my practice has been, is to buy at a very cheaper price and to sell at a very expensive price. So buying gold at this area would be very, very expensive. So you just look for an opportunity for you to buy it at a cheaper price before you go on. So this will make you to maximize your profit and for you not to be trapped among those buyers that already they have already put their pending order here, and those sellers have already put their sell stop. I mean, their stop loss here. They would have been taken out. This market will reverse them before we see more upside on this. Okay, lastly, we like to look at USD30, which is the JOS, right? This is applicable to trade UK 100 US Tech, which is NASDAQ, and the 30, right? So based on this fact, as you can see, the monthly range, also the daily time frame. I'm not making use of the weekly time frame because I always make use of that to do my analysis. But for now, as you can see, this market is ranging. So more of the reason why I shifted my focus to the daily time frame, just to look for my pattern. Now, what we can see here, we can see this monthly high, took out this previous monthly high. Then we have an order block in this particular area that this market is getting rejected from. Then this market formed an higher low here, then break market structure also, even though it has already taken out this particular low, which might lead to a buy to sell setup, right? Buy to sell setup in our terms simply means that the market is bearish, but is giving a buying opportunity for a counter trade. So for it to give us a buy to sell, right? Buy to sell, we might be buying this pair up, even though we've already done that on the 1 hour time frame. It gave us a buy entry, right, in this particular area. Give us a buy entry, and as you can see, that is going higher. So more useful place for us to look to sell this pair will be when this high is rated, or this particular zone will be our selling point. All right, so this week, this is what we are going to look out for and watch towards. Then we mark our chart accordingly. Based on that, then we see more probabilities and more possibilities that this market will give us this coming week. All right, before I round up, you can as well join our Telegram channel, just like what I've said earlier, to get more educational materials. We've already sent setup of trades we're going to take for this week to the page, so you can as well join there and get those materials and mark your chart accordingly and trade it. Then also make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel, like it, click on the a notification bell, then also share it with your friends so that they can also be a partaker of this weekly analysis that we offer in our page. All right, thank you very much, guys. I will see you in the next section. Take care of yourself. Bye bye.